Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play Pesterquest. Last time we hung out with Sollux, and I don't have a ton to say about that really. He was a bit reluctant to be friends with us, but like as usual we managed to work things out eventually, so. And today we're starting with the Sea Dwellers. Eridan. Fight me, fuckboy. Looks like you're back on the beach, prowling around like you're looking for lost coins and trash with a metal detector. Except you're looking for friends and people whose lives you can make a little better with your reality warping powers. Come to think of it, maybe you should be looking for lost coins. You're not exactly made of money right now, to say the least. Okay, full disclosure, Eridan is my least favorite of the original 12 trolls, but I really like this art style right here. It's good art. You look up and see a fishy dude sitting sadly on the shore. Not fishy in the sense that he's suspicious, but in the sense that he literally has fins on his face. Although, he's definitely a little fishy in the other sense, too. Oh geez, I just realized I'm gonna have to do Eridan's quirk. No. After a few seconds, he heaves an exaggerated sigh and turns his head in your direction. It seems his brooding has been paused momentarily. Hey. You over there. Yeah, I'm talking to you. The one looking around to see if there's anyone else I'm talking to when you're literally the only other person around for miles. Yes, thank you for pointing to yourself. Are you that alien friend slut everyone keeps talking about? Friend slut? Wow. You tell the guy that yes, you are the friend slut, it's you. That's basically exactly what you are. It's what you do, slut for friends. You ask him who called you that in the first place. You're going to need to thank them for giving you such apt terminology with which to describe yourself. Was it Sollux? You'd bet a lot of money that was Sollux. No, it wasn't fucking Sollux, God. Geez, you really are a hyperactive little bulge muncher, aren't you? No, that was something I came up with myself. After hearing everyone talk about you and shower you with... Oh my god, your fucking quirk, Eridan. Shower you with with praise on Trollian. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this, I'm so sorry. I'm Eridan, by the way. I'm very rich and very important around here. And by that I mean on this planet. Wow, you sincerely thank Eridan for his nicknaming services. Something tells you this guy might actually kind of suck, though. God, I suck. My morale and my cosmesis both spontaneously realized how much of an ungrateful piece of troll garbage I am recently. And they dumped the hell out of me. Gripped my goddamn heart out like it was part of a grisly offering to the gods. Eridan turns a dramatic eye to the ocean. Oh, it's time for a feelings jam. Fuck yeah. You can't believe your luck in running into the one motherfucker on this planet desperate enough to just tell a complete stranger all his troubles. It's giving you the perfect ammo. I mean, really, Eridan would probably be the easiest to be friends with, probably. Or not friends, but at least to have a more than acquaintances relationship with, I suppose. Ammo with which to pierce his heart with, like, you know, the power of friendship or something. So I'm, like, going through a lot at the moment, because honestly, at this point, I'm feeling pretty... He only used one W! He only used one W! Pretty worthless. Nobody wants to deal with me, or date me, or hate me. Nobody's gonna put up with my unentitled wave of bullshit, so whatever even is the point anymore. Nobody wants to be my friend, and I don't blame them. That's not true, you want to say. No, you want to scream out so loudly that the entire length of the beach reverberates with your declaration. Against all better judgment, you want to be his friend. You want to comfort this broken-hearted fish boy. There's definitely something wrong with you. Are you just going to stare at me like that? Listen, I don't do this shit for free. Open up in front of other people I would never met before, I mean. People pay good money for this shit. A good melodramatic Ampora will wallow wooden from yours truly usually costs a fucking premium. Oh, what? Yeah, since when does he charge money? Yeah, well, woe is me, etc, etc. Listen, are you gonna give me the cash or what? This guy can't be fucking serious. Why is someone this rich asking you for money? Look, a guy can have hobbies, okay? Sometimes that means taking money from poor people because they saw me when I was having one of my bigger moods. You understand, right? Awesome, please pay me for listening to my problems. No, can I leave? You're starting to get an idea of why people might have gotten sick of enough of this guy to dump him without remorse. Probably you let Eridan know that you are, simply put, broke as hell. Well, that ain't my problem. Tell you what, if you can't compensate me with cash, maybe we could find an alternative method of payment. Oh god, no. No, shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about anything dirty or heinous or anything. Give me a little bit of fucking credit. Listen, I'm still messed up over theft and... Okay, I was trying to remember. Yeah, his Kismesis was Vriska. Feff and Whis break in my heart as carelessly as a purbeast knocks over a wine glass, shattering it to a million pieces. If you couldn't tell by my beach gaze, I'm very lonely. Well, what I want is for you to accompany me on a little friendly outing. Oh, is that all? Because honestly, you would have tried to get him to do something like that without any sort of silly prompting on his part, much less actual emotional extortion. This guy might be even more desperate for friendship than you at your worst. But you say sure, you're absolutely down to do anything with him. Really? That's awesome. Eridan tries to crack a light smile and fails. Well, I think I'll let you decide what we should do together on our little friend date. After all, you're the expert in this. So I'll go anywhere you think of. You have an infinity of choices to choose from here. Hot damn, really? You haven't been this overwhelmed with choices ever. You can choose to go anywhere with this rich fish bastard. That's... Okay, maybe having infinite choices is way too much. You have to narrow it down. But you certainly have more options than usual. Or maybe you should just ask him where he wants to go? You decide. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why would Eridan have the most choices? Why would you do this to me? Why? How dare you? Oh, this is gonna take forever. Unless a lot of these are dead ends, probably. You're not sure where to go. What do you think, Eridan? I already told you. I want to go wherever you want to go. God damn it, you were hoping he'd pick up on your lack of clarity on the best decision. Does he really not have anywhere in particular that he wants to go? Well, surely it doesn't matter what you pick if he's being so insistent on letting you choose. Oh, he's going to like shoot down every single idea, isn't he? Still in art museum. So that's where you want to go. That's fine, I guess. Eridan's frown morphs into a bigger frown. It's clearly not fine for him. Listen, forget this whole thing, actually. I think that maybe we just aren't meant to be friends. Given that you couldn't anticipate my needs when you made your decision so carelessly. What the fuck? You thought he was insisting on doing what you wanted. You were completely fine letting him... Oh goddamn, he's leaving already, before he even said anything. You stop paying attention for one freaking text box, and this is what happens. He's moping his way across the beach away from you like a humongous tool. Maybe it was for the best. He was giving you some soft zebra vibes, if you're being honest. For once, you don't feel much regret for leaving a guy off your friend list. Game over. We look so short right here. Like, that hoodie comes down to our knees. That's kind of amazing. Stay at this beach. Okay. He doesn't want to do that. Let's watch a movie. Yes. Hell yes. Hell fucking yes. You know what is up. We are totally in fucking sync. You're not sure if that's a compliment or an insult. No, see, I already have movie tickets. And I had them for like a month. And I was planning on going in a few minutes from now anyways. So clearly we were destined to be together as lifelong fucking pals. Because you knew exactly what we were always going to do. Please stop with the W's. You're sorry, he had movie tickets this whole time? Why didn't he say so? Oh, you know. You don't. You're a little miffed that he was just expecting you to know what he wanted the whole time, but you're not letting it get to you. Moving on, let's get the show on the fucking road. I'm calling up the airship right now, and we can take a nice little scenic route to watch the planet-renowned classic known as Shrek 2. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, Shrek 2 is a good movie. I'll agree with you on that. But this is that one thing that I don't quite understand it, but that thing where Shrek is Eridan's dad or something? I don't know. That's what's referencing, I think. Cause like in the X7 Flash, no, not the X7 Flash, sorry, it was Collide, yeah. Yeah. Eridan was like riding on a Lucis Shrek or something for like a split second. I don't know. Homestuck is weird. It's weird. What do you say? Your eyes widen a little and your body instinctively makes a spit take motion. You're sorry, Shrek 2? Classic? Finally, someone speaks your fucking language. It's an unironic masterpiece that... I mean, I don't disagree. I really love Shrek 2. It's a good movie. Suddenly a hazy memory pops into your head of Shrek and Eridan standing side by side in a desert, surrounded by the black... I can't take this seriously, I'm sorry. Surrounded by the black void of a cracked sky. And just as quickly as it pops into your head, it disappears. Oh boy, what the fuck was that? Is your mind playing tricks on you? Was Eridan smiling just then? You're not entirely sure why that stuck out to you. This vision was just so out of place that were it not for Aradia, you'd start thinking none of your vague past memories were real. In fact, it almost makes you doubt that any of what you're experiencing is real. Yeah, I don't know what's real anymore either. And yet it strikes you as very familiar. Is there something else you forgot somehow? You refocus on your surroundings. Suddenly you're on airship deck and Eridan's walking in front of you towards the bridge of the ship. Holy fuck, this airship is huge, you say. Also, when did you get here? You walked on it like any bipedal, quadrupedal, or septipedal alien would. What are you talking about? Septipedal is, 7 feet, right? I think so. Sorry, Shrek was making you dissociate. Okay, fine, fucker, I'll just say it again. Well, welcome to the airship de Ampora. It's practically my second or third home, and basically it's fucking incredible in every conceivable way. No kidding, the airship could probably fit a few city blocks on it, buildings and all. Hell, it looks like it could fit at least 3 more conventional, less airborne ships on it. You'd probably get tired walking from end to end on the damn thing if you couldn't teleport. What is going on here? You and Eridan mosey on over to the dressing room of the airship. The room is filled with surprisingly white... Okay, hold on. I was looking over here for, when I paused earlier, and I was like, why? Those look like very feminine clothing, and I was like, oh, maybe they're for fairy or something. But no, they have Eridan's horns, and I remembered March Eridan exists, so... Okay. I guess Eridan canonically cross-dresses, which is fine with me, I guess. You and Eridan mosey on over to the dressing room of the airship. The room is filled with a surprisingly wide variety of outfits, from various capes to casual t-shirts to flarp cosplay to... Well, there's a ton of shit in here. Oh yeah, I just remembered that in the mini-strife, there was a March Eridan in the crowd somewhere, so I guess that makes sense. There's a pile of ornate sticks in the corner, too. You wonder, oh yeah, wands. Don't touch the wand pile, by the way, they don't do anything. Since magic is fake as shit, after all. You resist the urge to laugh in his face. Of course magic is real. Those are all just confiscations. That I confiscated from unscrupulous low-bloods. In a store. With, my many stacks of cash given to the owner. Definitely not something I like how in here. Right. Your eyes wander a little bit more around the room, and besides the elaborate costumes with crazy labels, angsting ensemble, really? You see a lot of really fancy dresses. They look pretty neat. You kinda want to put one on. It's about time for you to add another fan art generating attire to your wardrobe. Hell no, those dresses are mine. Wait, really? You're a little surprised. You knew you had a sense of fashion, but you didn't know this taste was so good. I mean, those are pretty nice dresses. Like, this is a nice, like, business one, and this one's really cool looking, and that one's really formal. The dresses look so pristine. You ask him if he's ever put them on himself before, if he just keeps them here to look nice. Of course I put those on before. Just, they're private use only, you know? And before you get the wrong idea, no, I'm not, like, thinking about my gender or anything like that. When I put them on, they just feel nice and breezy and shit. Yeah, you can do that. Men can wear dresses. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I mean... Let's be real, gender's more or less fake as hell mess that puts unnecessary restraints on people's lives anyway. It's just so arbitrary, you know what I'm saying? You've missed out some W's there, by the way. To nobody's practical benefit, I might add. It's not even like there weren't trolls who were assigned differently at birth even back a long-ass time ago. Point is, the concept that gender is a strict binary isn't archaic. It's just flat out wrong. And I think it's honestly really kind of fucked up. Okay, Eridan's earning some points here, I'll give him that. Especially since people who go out and say it's a stone-set immutable fucking law are just using it as an excuse to divide people up and flaunt their superiority. There's something in Eridan's voice that makes it clear he spent a lot of time thinking about this stuff. Something about the way he's recounting it all that makes you think he didn't learn this sort of stuff to impress the kids or appear woke, as the kids say. To impress people, not impress the kids, sorry. Or for any reason besides the subject factoring into his personal development in some way. Maybe he isn't so bad. Yeah, he's definitely better than Cronus, I'll give him that. Like, Cronus is absolute dog shit. Anyways, let's talk about the hemospectrum. Anyone lower than yellow is gutter blood trash that probably doesn't deserve the horrid life they live. Which is why I've planned so many raids on their neighborhoods on this very airship and spent so much time sniping leaks in the air and shooting holes into low blood feet. That'll show them to how less than satisfactory essences coursing through their veins. You immediately fall to your knees and start throwing up on the floor. Yeah, we can't have Eridan redeem himself too much. You quickly reassure Eridan that you didn't unceremoniously barf all over his likely priceless carpet in response to his overwhelming classist sentiments and conflicting, almost hypocritical viewpoints on different hierarchical power structures. No, you just puked your guts out for some other completely different reason. It was probably just something in the air that smelled. Something's probably just full of shit, yeah. Whatever you say, I guess. You decide to hit the conversational go back button and challenge Eridan on the much more interesting topic that came up. Why isn't he very public as an ally if he's so fascinated with the subject of gender? What, are you kidding? I'm not an ally, I haven't fucking done anything. Even if I were, I don't know if you noticed from my whole quadrant situation, but people know and hate me. It's like, I've been such a relentless flirt that it's become policy at some theaters and restaurants for employees to stab specifically Eridan and Ampora in the hand if I annoy them. Which isn't too big a deal because violet bloods like me are pretty fucking sturdy, but I suck and I bet half this whole planet knows it. To the extent that, like, if I openly supported something like the destigmatizing of gender nonconforming trolls, any existing groups would hate me, and anyone outside of those would use me as an excuse to deride the seriousness of it all. I'm not gonna be selfish about this thing in particular. That is surprisingly mature of you. Oh, you didn't really think about it all like that. Even then, surely it wouldn't be as bad as Eridan thinks, right? At this point, I'm used to being hated. Comfortable with it, even. At least it means someone's thinking about me. There's a palpable loneliness in his words. Maybe this is why he's so desperate all the time. Anyway, let's talk about something else. Like Sollux. Do you have a crush on him? Do you know if he has... Well, Eridan has a crush on almost everyone, so... But there's definitely some black feelings between him and Sollux, I think. Do you know if he has the rumored and highly sought after double bulge or not? I'm just curious. What? Dude, don't just ask about people's genitals. That's kind of fucked up. Fuck it, I'll ask him myself. Yeah, you can ask him, but don't ask me. Ugh. Before he can say anything else to dissuade him from simultaneously being a huge creepy asshole to one of his friends and possibly unraveling one of the most unnecessary mysteries of troll biology, Eridan whips out a palm husk and starts frantically dialing in some numbers with extreme precision. Although it's really a question you should wait to ask someone until you're like, I don't know, you good friends with them at least? Hey. I like your phone, I'll say that. Oh god, I have to do Sollux voice and Eridan voice? Why would you do this to me? For fuck's sake, this better not be about your ex again. Didn't I tell you a million times to stop talking to me already? First of all, don't rub it in about Fef piss blood. I can come to your house and put a bullet through your skull. Second of all, no, I'm here to ask something else. Do you have a fucking double bulge? Well, what the fuck? You kind of hate this conversation. When you look at Eridan, you get the feeling that despite initiating it, he kind of does too. He's pacing around frantically. I've heard the rumors, pal. First off, not your pal. Second of all, what makes you think I don't have a triple bulge? Fuck off. Listen, we aren't unraveling this mystery for a couple sweeps at least. It's way too fucking funny to do that. You're way too goddamn lame. Why do I even talk to you? You should be fucking ecstatic that I graced you with my effervescent goddamn phone presence. You mean palm husk? What the fuck ever, dude. Cranky because I'm fucking irresistible, aren't you? Fuck you. Ever since the apocalypse got fucking cancelled, you turned to this completely moronic e-boy and it's driving me out of my fucking goddamn mind. LMA, do you even know what an e-boy is? I bet you're just mad because you got cucked by me super hard. What? Yeah, I've basically been making out with FF for the last 30 minutes now. What? I haven't done the fairy voice yet. Hey Sollux, who are you talking to? An entitled sub. Put Fef on the phone, you quadruple horn dick shitter. Oh, are you finally making fish puns? I'm definitely making some kind of pun right now, yeah. Listen, you stupid motherfucker, next time I see you, I will kill you. Really now, are you really murderous today, or is that just trying to get your daily negging in on me? Listen, how about we settle this whole ass mess now? I'm gonna head on over to that airship you keep driving around the neighborhood in 2 hours. Get your dumbass over there and fight me, fuckboy. Oh boy. You hear a beep from the phone, Sollux hung up. Eridan's face softens from an expression of rage and anger into one of tranquility and calm before he starts to laugh a little. Holy shit. This is a date I'm about to go on, wow. You put a hand on his back and congratulate him. He seems as anxious as he is ecstatic at the moment. Somehow he's completely changed his demeanor from when he was talking to Sollux. It was like he was almost playing up his awfulness. He starts mumbling to himself about what he's going to do and say to Sollux when he gets here. A lot of it sounds pretty rude, but also rather performative, like what a wrestler says when they have a fictional beef. You decide to take this opportunity to snatch a cape. Gotta update your ever-growing wardrobe. Some time passes and you make your way to the airship deck with Eridan, who's having trouble keeping his face from cracking into a smile. Or at least the closest expression you've seen to having one. That's a very painful-looking smile. Sollux hovers in front of you, a couple dozen feet above. When you look up at him, a frown contorts into something more akin to a snarl, and red and blue energy starts crackling around his eyes like lightning. Remember when I asked you to stop calling me? What? I've asked you literally 40 times to stop doing this and so many other things, and you haven't listened. So I've decided I'm going to cut you out of my life one way or another. Understand? You look at Eridan. He looks a little less ecstatic than he did before. He gazes directly at Sollux above him with a worried look on his face, shifting his general stance so he can better keep his balance. You have a feeling this was more than he bargained for. You look down at the ground and reflexively brace yourself for impact. You felt comeback Sollux before with that Zdaja, and shit gets crazy really fast. I don't know why I added really, but whatever. It's a good thing you did too. Oh, this music, nice. You hear a much louder crackle this time and look back up at Sollux, an aura now visibly enveloping his body. He's glowing red and blue, with lightning still energizing into existence inches from his eyes. This is what played during their fight, right before Murder Stuck, right? Yeah. You feel the shockwaves of his pure psionic force weighing you down, making your legs feel more like jelly every second. It's as if gravity itself is bearing down to Sollux. I'm not going to pronounce that. Come on now, is this all you fucking got? Something about Eridan's feeble taunt tells you this is absolutely more than he bargained for. Oh boy. Nevertheless, he pulls out his gun and aims it right at Sollux with completely unwarranted confidence. Sollux's psychokinetic force is so overwhelming that your legs give out and you hit the deck, stomach to the floor, knees to the ground, and ass in the air. Yeah, there's pretty much no way you can stop this. Sollux shoots fucking laser beams out of his eyes, and Eridan returns the favor with his own gun's laser, resulting in the most anime-ass beam struggle you've ever seen. The clash ends in a huge explosion of smoke that obscures everything from view. Defying the force of the blast, you zap into the smoke to get a better look. You're quickly met with a vast array of shurikens spinning wildly through the air in front of you towards Eridan, using the smoke as cover. Eridan blasts most of them away, but the largest lodges itself right into the barrel of his gun. As if to say, nothing personal, jackass, Sollux flies out from behind, swiftly drop-kicking Eridan into a cannon, which seems to have been loaded with glitter? When Eridan crashes through the other side, he's collapsed covered in scrapes of confetti. He's bleeding less than you expected. Nothing personal, jackass. By the time Eridan gets up and dislodges the shuriken from his gun, Sollux has disappeared from both your fields of view. Where the hell did he? You hear literal tons of rock crumbling from below. You look down and see nothing. You look left, right, behind you, all around, upwards. Ah. He's above you. Pointing upward. Levitating some kind of... Is that a fucking shopping mall? Did Sollux bring a fucking mall to a gunfight? Wait, that mall. It's that mall! The one where, in an errant timeline, Daria pleaded with you to take her to Earth, away from this Hell's Planet society, and into a world that was even the slightest bit less bleak. You lose yourself briefly in your thoughts. You couldn't help Daria then, and now that it would be easy to, fulfilling that one request is impossible yet again. It's so frustrating. You couldn't save Daria. You couldn't save anyone. And maybe it's too late for you to do that, but... Maybe you've been fucking around too much today. Maybe, just maybe, there's someone you can save right now. The mall is massive, and if it collides with the ship from that high above... Oh fuck, you have to get out of here. Gotta give you credit here, Sol. Nobody's ever tried to maul me with something so fucking big. What the fuck do you mean, maul you? What does that even mean? Maul isn't even a verb. No, hold on. Okay, see, we are thinking of two different words that sound the same. Wait. I literally could not care less. Sollux flings a thankfully abandoned maul directly at Eridan with what must be an ungodly amount of psychic force, screaming his throat raw the entire time. Okay, fuck, it's now or never. You have to get off of the ship now. Eridan might be durable enough to survive getting dropkicked through solid steel with nothing more than a couple scratches, but you're fragile. You'd probably die from tripping on the stairs wrong. But even then, there's no way Eridan's getting out of this unscathed. Maybe you have time to save him. What should you do? Let's try and save him, I guess. You can't just sit there and let somebody, even someone like Eridan, get sandwiched in between a massive airship and an entire fucking mall. You've got this. You're about to jump in like some fucking action hero and save Eridan. What's there to worry about anyways? All you have to do is teleport in and out. Alright, step 1. Teleport in. He's up right in front of Eridan and he immediately shoots your arm off. Yeah, I figured something like this would happen, but I had to try. Okay, ow. Eridan clearly wasn't planning to injure you so badly. You quickly see that he's rocketing to the edge of the ship using his gun to blast his propulsion. Fuck, he already had an escape plan and... Jesus, fuck, this hurts. Your arm, or what's left of it. It feels like it got plunged into the fucking sun. Why didn't nobody tell you the sudden laser beam amputation hurt this much? Distracted by the pain, you find it hard to focus on warping out of here. You can't even bring yourself to focus on Sollux yelling, "Fuck, fuck, fuck," as the Titanic shopping structure hurtles towards you. I think that was the wrong hurdle, maybe? Yeah, I think it was just the hurdle with a T that was required there, but... You try to steady your breathing, calm down, and try to focus on reality around you. Unfortunately, reality doesn't stop for you, and neither does the unflappable march of gravity as the sheer force of the mall crushes you to death. If only you were a little less fragile, maybe you'd find two boys surrounded by the rubble of crash site, shaking at the fatal consequences of their spat. Game over. Yeah, that didn't end well for us. Alrighty, let's let Eridan do what he needs to do. It's too dangerous, get off the ship without him. Fuck it, he'll be fine. If there's anything he needs help with right now, it's something a little bit deeper in his soul than the fact that he's being attacked by a building. You try to think of somewhere to zap. Anywhere. While you do this, you notice Eridan fire a blast towards the ship from his gun, propelling him away from the center of impact. You meanwhile just need to get out of here as fast as your mind can take you. So you close your eyes, zap away, and feel your surroundings change. You find yourself in a wasteland. There's a ton of smoke in the distance coming from what must be the site of the airship's crash. You take solace in the fact that Sollux was cognizant enough of his surroundings that he chose not to send the ship crashing into a city full of people because of a beef he had with one dude. Oh, cool. After a bit of walking, you see the source of the smoke in the distance. The wreckage is astounding. There's sharp metal fragments and concrete pointing out in all directions. Standing in front of it all is Sollux. You frantically zap your way towards him and ask if he and Eridan are alright. Welp, that'll show a guy not to ask people about the shape of their bulge. Yeah, we're both fine. He's not dead. Oh, thank God. For the record, I haven't actually made out with FF or anything yet. That was just to rile him up. You asked Sollux what Eridan did to him that was so bad he wanted to kill him. Okay, first of all, definitely didn't want to kill him. Way too much of a hassle. I would know if he was about to die anyways. Second of all, this asswipe calls me the ass-crack o'clock and either spouts some high-blood superiority garbage he doesn't even believe in or complains about his love life. Basically every fucking day. So what he's saying is that throwing a maul at Eridan was just meant to send a message? Pretty much. You know, not long ago he actually tried to pay me lots of money to wiretap FF just to see if she would ever talked about him. Oh jeez, yikes. Naturally, I took the money and didn't do that at all. Massive waste of time and energy, not to mention skeevy as fuck. I actually told her about that because it was kind of hilariously pathetic. It's how we got to talking in the first place. But enough about me. Why do you even care about this guy? I get your whole friend stick, but he's not your responsibility nor mine. Maybe Sollux is right. Maybe it's not your job as a friend to make Eridan feel better or fix his problem or set him on the right track. That's probably why he's more real, why everyone gets sick of him. But like, you're supposed to do something here for everyone, you can feel it. Like you're supposed to smear your huge ass all over Destiny and say, eat my ass, Destiny, all these kids will get chances at good lives. LMAO, you sure this isn't some kind of hero complex? Maybe. Probably. You just wish Eridan could be a little less of a tool bag. Is that too much to ask? Well, I guess you can do whatever you want. I won't stop you. But he doesn't deserve this, you know. Maybe not, but this doesn't change what you're going to try and do. You've got a lot to say to Eridan. You wave Sollux goodbye and make your way around the field of rubble. Hey, buddy. It only takes you a few minutes to find Eridan sitting on some rocks. Ugh. Fucking. That hurt like hell. He's alive. Of course I'm alive. You think I'd die just because I got a building thrown at me? Actually, if I didn't blast myself out of the way, I'd probably have been buried under a lot more rubble. Probably wouldn't have been able to dig myself out. Sollux probably could have done that, but if he went this far to kill me, I really doubt he'd do that willingly. There's no way he hates me in that way. That'd lead to a decent polygamous relationship. I was actually pretty close to biting the dust here, huh? Hey, do you ever think to yourself, do you have all the power you could ever want or need and every whim catered to with ease? And that even with all your happy moments are as fake as magic is, maybe even more fake. There's no way I'm not doing something wrong here. After all this, I can only wonder what you think of me. I'm just a scumbag who keeps setting himself up to fail, right? You ask Eridan if he wants the truth, wondering a lot if he can even handle it. Listen, I'm not going to be any more pain than I am right now, having been dumped 3 consecutive times. And also getting crushed under several tons of concrete too, I guess. I can handle the fucking truth, so just give it to me. In front of you, you see an absolutely hopeless moron who's achieved their station in life through no work of their own, and who's placed all his stock into social lies. He's cherry-picked the ones that have worked for him, and he rejected all the others. But what has that done for him, really? Absolutely nothing. Believing in this society's only ever hurt him. Maybe not the same way it's hurt your other friends, but not even trolls on top of the heap are immune to Alternia's brand of poison. He's a 6 sweeps old kid who's ultimately just scared, lonely, and confused. Someone who doesn't have to be hopeless. Someone who can violently burn away all his failings and rise from the ashes like a phoenix who decide, maybe this next life, let's not be so fucking racist all the time. So you tell Eridan to get up from his throne of wreckage on a sunken ship and start making his way to some pit stops of self-betterment before more people take grievance with him the way Sollux has. Then maybe he can tear down all the false hopes that comforted him throughout the sweeps. Damn, Okay, now this isn't surprisingly deep-cut and helpful advisory reflection, but like, there's no way I'm gonna remember all this. Yeah, that was kind of a lot of information. Maybe we should like write it down. Yeah, you gotta at least write this down or something. Don't worry, this is a text-based game. There's definitely gonna be transcripts available online in a matter of hours. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest here, I'm gonna have to ruminate on all this for a while. But I think I'm tired of being and feeling so awful all the time. I just don't know where to even begin with myself. And I think that you might be asking a lot more of me than you think. Life never stops asking a lot from you. Fair point. It's definitely gonna have to be a long process. There's pretty much no way you can force-feed the guy a redemption arc in the span of today. Hell, you'd be surprised if he didn't still suck a year from now. But even the shittiest kids can change a lot with a good push in the right direction. Hey, Thanks for sticking by me. Even if only for today. Of course you tell Eridan. What else are friends for? And besides, your day with him isn't over. Wait, what do you mean by that? We still gotta go to the movies, dude. After all this, you want to still spend time with me? Absolutely. You take Eridan's hand and pull him up to his feet. After all, you two have a movie to watch. Okay, that was pretty cute. Okay, I'm just gonna go through all these other options and see if any of them have any other differences. It'll just take a second. I'm pretty sure none of them are gonna go. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think we're done with Eridan then. That was not as bad as I was expecting, to be honest. Fishing for compliments. You helped Eridan start to reflect on his worldviews. Well, some of them. Probably something about whatever the troll version of racism is. Violence, guns, classism, death, vomit. Yep. Alright, so Eridan is still probably my least favorite out of the 12 original trolls. I'm not saying I hate him, but I definitely like the other trolls more than him. He's not a terrible character, but he kind of rubs me the wrong way. Sorry, Eridan fans. But I do like some of the stuff he said, like... I like all the stuff about gender, of course, because that's a personal topic for me. And he's not completely irredeemable. Like, he has room to grow, and I can appreciate that about him. He has potential. He's not a total one-note failure of a character. Also, he and Sollux still have that... I don't know what to call it. I would say rivalry, but that has, like, romantic connotations on Alternia. There's animosity between them, but not the romantic kind. Even though Eridan wants it to be. And I don't know if that'll ever go away, really. And I mean, Eridan, please, if someone tells you to stop hitting on them, you stop, okay? Don't be that person. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about Eridan, sorry. Thanks for watching, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!